Hello. Wait, who's...
You say welcome to...
Welcome.
No, not welcome. That's kind of weird. Hey, guys. Oh, I guess we do say welcome. We're starting over?
Yeah.
Was that not good?
No, we just jumped into like a bunch of random things without even starting like who we are and how long we've been married.
Oh, yeah. Because see, this is...
This is Daily Bread with Joe and Brit.
No, it's with Brit and Joe.
With Welcome.
Hey guys, it's the Daily Bread with Brit and Joe. My name's Brit.
Who am I?
That's Joe.
And I'm Joe.
And we are husband and wife.
And what are we doing here? Like, what is this?
Like you always say, I feel like it's like a trick question.
It's a trick question. Like,
what is this? We're just, putting out a podcast talking about our life. And first of all, what is it? I don't know.
It's a podcast, like she said. She's absolutely right.
Yes, it's a podcast. Anyways, we have been together for how long? How long have we been together, Joe?
I don't like when she asks me these questions because to me, it's always like a rough estimate. Guys work off rough estimates. Anything past 5 years, it doesn't even like really matter. It's just we've been together for a long time. So I'm going to say like about 10 years, 9 years.
We've been together 9 years. We've been married. It'll be 6 years.
6 years.
In May.
6 years in May.
Yes.
6 incredible years, I might add.
Yes.
It still stresses me out. Like we go to parties and stuff, not parties like what you're thinking, but like get-togethers for wine and cheese. And like people ask us, how long have you guys been married for? And I stress because she's just staring at me like, how long have we been married? And like I said, I don't,
well, you should know that.
Well, yes.
People should know this.
I mean, you act like it's a cardinal sin.
Do you know what year we got together?
See, why are we doing this right now?
If you know that,
why are we doing this right now? That's
a
the problem. Is a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
2016.
2016, guys. It's been an incredible journey since.
Well, I said we were together for 9 years. You could just math it out.
I could have, but I'm live. So
I get it. I know.
Math isn't.
The math ain't math.
100%. It just isn't math for me. How many kids do we have?
We have 3.
Dang, we do have 3.
We do. So we have 1 biological together, and then I have 2 stepkids.
2 stepkids.
Yes.
And what are their names? Because I stress out on I don't even know my name.
Our children's names, Gavin, Bella, and London.
How old are they?
Gavin is going to be 20 this year.
20 years old. It's pretty crazy that I have a 20-year-old. It's insane.
And then Bella is going to be 16, I think in roughly like 2 weeks.
Yep. Sweet 16.
Yep.
Baby girl, she's actually here. She's running the camera.
Age. That was a lovely age.
Lovely
age.
Good age. Are you excited?
Yeah.
She's excited. I'm not so excited.
No.
I wish she could just stay 12 or 8.
Maybe younger.
Yeah, like 5. What else?
And then we have
the Bo thing.
Our youngest, she'll be 5 actually.
Yeah.
In a couple months. Yep.
She'll be 5 years old, my little gonky.
A whole hand.
And then we have 2 dogs. What are their names?
Their names are Raider and Luna.
Raider.
How old are they?
And Luna. Raider's 5?
No, he'll be 4. He's always 1 year younger than London.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Luna, I saved off the street, so we just made up a year. So she's also 4. Because I don't know, I found her on the street and she's like, I'm coming home with you.
So we've taken her to the vet like many times, and they are like, "How old is she?" And I say, and they're just like, "Okay." Like
nobody's corrected us.
So I think I'm right at her age.
Yeah, you like the vet, like nobody. I would think that they just don't they just look at their teeth and they know instantly?
Yeah, they're canines, and I think like the way they like their bones are, I guess, like the way they're like
structured.
Yeah.
Well, she's literally husky now, so
like you can tell when a dog's old, like it has gray hair and stuff around their eyes and.
What are you trying to say? What
their mouth.
What are you trying to say?
No, what are you? You are the one that took offense. I didn't say anything.
I don't know, man. There's some hidden innuendos
is what they
here.
Say, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Tie it up.
So, some of the things we're going to be talking about here, guys, are I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but we're going to be talking about our whole move out here to Tennessee and what it was like and the reasoning why we moved from California. We're both born and raised in California.
Well, I was actually not born in California.
Well, no, she wasn't. Germany. Yeah, if you want to get technical. She's a German, so I'd be careful. Straight Germany. And how did that happen Why were you born in
Okay,
Germany?
well, I was born in Germany because my dad was in the military.
Military kid.
So, yeah, he was stationed to Heidelberg, Germany.
Heidelberg, which
and
is where
then-
you were born, right?
Correct. And then I was born there. And then, yeah, then I went to California. That's really all I ever knew.
And when did you come to California?
The fire's gonna explode.
Yeah, I'm gonna explode.
It went boom.
So how old were you when you came from Germany here?
I think I was like a little after 1.
A little after 1. So like I said, we were both born and raised in pretty much California.
I just said if we're getting technical.
You're right.
Okay.
And I should know that you move
Like to get
around
technical.
technicality.
I do.
We'll be talking about that in our whole move out here to the great state of Tennessee. We've been here for, I've been here for about a year. I came out here in January. I started to work out here, and then my wife followed a little bit after, 4 months, 5 months after? 4 months? Or
No.
less?
So I moved out here
No.
in the beginning of March. So it's like a month after he was
It
out.
felt like 4 because I
It
have
did, yeah.
separated.
He was struggling without us.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Well, I could only imagine. You're alone.
Well, I came out here in the winter, and
Yes.
here in Tennessee, if you guys aren't familiar with Tennessee, you see the sun in the wintertime about twice.
Yeah.
That's about it. So, and it's
It's
about
like
20
a gloomy
degrees.
vibe all the time.
It is. So with no family, it's a little rough.
Yeah. I
With
can
family, it's
see.
cool. You know, it's cozy. There's fires.
Yeah, like me and Bella were literally talking about like seasonal depression. So I could see
Yeah, I
all
had that. I definitely had
Yes.
that.
Like if
I
you don't
was
have
going
anyone
through it.
with you, you're alone. I totally get it.
But yeah, we're gonna be talking about that.
But you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, we did.
And he did.
We'll be talking about our faith too. We're big time into our faith. If anybody knows, I'm sure you guys have seen how we post about it, and we always try to bring people a little bit closer to that world. So we're definitely going to be having some topics about that, and just what it's like to be co-parenting. I mean, like she said, she has 2 stepkids, and you know, we'll be talking about how that kind of works in
Like
our
the
lives.
dynamic, all of that, yeah.
Exactly right. The whole dynamic of it, and what it's like to raise children that aren't her blood, but yet she treats them like it's blood all in its own. So it's going to be a fun podcast, and we're just going to be tackling everything, you know, with a world that's just kind of so crazy, right?
And like he mentioned earlier too, we're going to talk about like our move, and there's so many that's what I'm looking for. Like things that went on that I'm sure a lot of people experience that
Right.
happened, that it would like be nice to know those experiences, because then they can be like, oh, that happened to me too, or oh, I felt like that, and not feel alone like it's just you, because things that
and that's kind of what I was getting at is in a world where everybody kind of sugarcoats everything and makes it seem like those things and how they live is so far-fetched and so and people like literally fantasize about living like this, like, oh my god, I wish I had their life. And we honestly wanted to start something where people can be more relatable and say, hey, I actually have those problems, I have those issues.
Right.
This isn't just going to be happy laughing all the time. We're going to tap into the ugly and the good and the bad and everything in between. We just want people to be able to relate and let you guys know that it's okay. We're just like you, and everybody experiences all these things in the same way in different circumstances, you know? So
right, like kind of just make it like a community and
Right.
help, you know.
right. So that's pretty much it. We were just jumping on here to give you a little preview and a little test of what it was going to be like. We really hope you guys are interested and you guys tune in. This will be available. Where's this going to be available at?
Spotify, the podcast app, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, I think it's Apple Podcast.
Oh, it's like a-
It's
oh,
like
'cause it's
3
Apple
sites.
phones. Yeah.
And we'll,
Okay.
well, not everybody has Apple phones. And people
Oh,
have
well then
Androids as well.
you can have a podcast app on
Sure.
Android.
I mean,
Okay, that might
It's
sound
going to
a
be all
little
over the place.
do-do-do there, I
Mainly,
guess.
you'll be able to catch us on YouTube as well. And
Yes,
obviously TikTok,
yes.
Instagram, all of that good stuff. Speaking of Instagram, I want to bring up some numbers real quick before I let them go. I just posted something on Instagram talking about, what was it, like a poll on what you guys listen to on the go. And I think I put, do you guys listen to music, podcasts, and videos? And
Yes.
who is winning so far under that?
Music is 48%,
Okay, so music, which is normal.
which is, yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna listen to music on the go. And on the go, we pretty much think of you're driving. You're
Right, that's how I put it
even
out.
walking, I
so
guess,
maybe
but-
next time I got to be a little more specific. But when I said on the go, I
put a
was-
picture of somebody
I
in the
was
car,
trying
so-
right. I was trying to make it seem like
I
we
can
were
see that.
driving.
Right.
So who do you have for music to your go-to right now when I jump in your car?
Okay, so it was I really love Elevation Worship songs.
Oh, me too.
But I just watched Wicked like 1,000 times.
Wicked.
So the soundtrack is my Spotify.
Mind you, Wicked
Music
has
right
been playing in our home nonstop from beginning to end of day. I think you've watched it like 9 or 10 times now.
Yes.
Her and my daughter.
Roughly around that, yes.
I wake up and I
yes.
hear Wicked. It's like I'm
It's
a part
so
of the movie
good,
set.
though. It is a
good.
very good movie.
I like it. And I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan, so I thought it was super cool how they kind of linked everything together.
Yeah, they did the origin of like the two witches.
And I love movies
Glinda
that
the
do
Good
that.
and the Wicked Witch of the West.
Movies that explain the beforehand and how they came to be. I am not a fan of musicals at all. If anybody knows me, I cannot stand musicals. But this, for being from beginning to end a whole song, I almost forgot that they were singing a few times.
Yeah,
like, it was just really good.
And I mean, the vocals are amazing. The singer, all of it is so good, and the songs are good.
Yeah, it was good.
It's really good.
So back to the whole poll thing. Who's next in the lead in that? So it was music.
Well, that's it, because the least you did 3.
It was music.
And videos is 19%.
19%. Are they beating podcast listeners?
Oh, did we not do podcasts?
It is. It's on there.
Oh, we did music. My bad.
We did music.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Podcast is 33%.
33%. And what's the videos at?
19%.
19%, which is insane and diabolical, but I'll get into that for a second. So for podcasting is at 30%, which I love podcasts. Who do you listen to in podcasting?
For podcasts, I would listen to, I guess, the Vio Files. Because I listen to Jeff Lewis Live mainly, but he's a radio show. I don't know if those are two different things, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's all kind of in the same realm of
Okay, well, if I'm picking one, then I
it's a show.
Listen to Jeff Lewis Live.
Jeff Lewis Live, okay.
Because
Jeff Lewis Live?
Because he talks about, well, he is Bravo, and he talks about Bravo.
He is Bravo.
And he's not, Andy Cohen's Bravo, but I love Bravo.
Yeah.
Shout out Bravo.
Shout out to Bravo. And as far as videos, how many videos are you watching while you're driving?
I don't watch videos when I drive. The only time I've ever watched something was I have Peacock. Okay? And it's not a video, it's a show. Well, I guess it could be the same thing.
Peacock's a show?
No.
I don't watch videos. I just watch
I don't watch
movie
Peacock.
streaming service.
Okay, listen here. Peacock is a streaming app, but there's Bravo on it. Remember, shout out Bravo. And I like the Housewives, so I'll throw on Salt Lake right now.
So
Killing the Game. So sometimes you gotta see it. It's like.
So while she's driving, she doesn't watch his video. She watches full-on 45-minute segment shows. So this brings me to, and that's 19% of the people, right?
And that's rare. I'm not doing that often, okay?
Who is driving a vehicle and watching, I mean, I watch a few on YouTube.
Okay, if you're in traffic.
Here and there. But I'm just saying,
I'll give it to them.
She can't drive as it is focused for the life of her. So I can't imagine if you give her a little bit of lipstick or something and she's trying to do it in the mirror, she could run over 3 people and not notice. Now put a 45-minute segment show in front of her and half the town has been wrecked. There's probably about 17 deaths. It's dangerous. It's insane.
Okay, it's very rare that I do that, first of all. And I said traffic, or sometimes if I'm in the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, I'll throw it on. Okay, not when I'm going, All
right, and for the rest
speed,
of you,
definitely not.
I'd love to know what it is you guys are watching on the road, because that is just insane. But no, I get it, and like I said, man, I'll flip through Instagram here and there in traffic. But I'm a big time podcaster in my car, and music, so I have everything in there. I listen to a lot of country, a lot of death metal. She hates all that stuff.
No death metal. Love country. I love a lot of music, but not I
wouldn't say death metal. It's more like hardcore.
Screamo's not a vibe for me.
Hardcore. I still have the old in me, the Taking Back Sunday, the My Chemical Romance.
Okay, I like those songs.
And then I get a little
those bands, I mean.
What? Yeah. You
but
do.
Screamo, I don't do that.
No, so. I do Screamo. And I like.
Bella likes it, I guess. You like Screamo?
Bella, what do you like actually?
K-pop.
She listens to K-pop.
Do you guys know what K-pop is? I didn't know, and now I know.
I didn't know either until she told me what K-pop was.
But I get it.
So at first I was like K-pop.
I thought it was a cult at first.
A cult.
But I get it.
Yeah. Well, because they kind of act like a cult. I mean, they're tight knitted, group of fans. But I listened to a few songs and they were cool. It was like a.
Well, and
it was like electronica kind of. She showed us a few songs. They were cool.
And when you were younger, there's
Yeah.
People you,
Sure.
yeah.
You know, it's like today's Backstreet Boys, I guess, right? In sync.
Yeah, but I
You know,
feel like
their
it's
boy
like
bands?
it's way more intense because like
They are intense. These are diehard fans.
They have like a bunch of groups.
How many
they're, like,
groups do you
breeding
think,
groups.
Bella, that are probably in right now? Like over 100?
They're breeding groups as we speak.
10
Or like 20 plus. Like
20?
20 to 30
30
plus groups, and yeah, they do breed them. I feel like that they're fabricated, aren't they?
They're
Like
fabricated.
a lot of them, like I mean, it's
They're
not like
morphed. They're cloned and
I mean, like nobody's getting in the garage and like, hey, yo, you guys want to start a K-pop group? Like these people are like
like
from
this.
Korea, right? And like they get pretty much put together, and it's like a whole
long
gig.
Process.
Yeah, it's
they
pretty
start
insane.
them young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Strict rules.
like 13
Yep.
and they'll start training.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I actually told her if she acts up, I'm gonna send her to go be in a K-pop group because you're not allowed to do nothing.
She's like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, she'll break every rule there is just to get over to Korea. Couldn't get me. You couldn't pay me $1 million, but that's for another
I
time.
don't know
But
about Korea. That's too close to
no.
North Korea.
Yeah, and And
But, you know.
and that'll be its own topic one of these days on this podcast. But yeah, so some of the stuff that we'll be talking about, and this is kind of a preview of what you're gonna get. And like I said, we're just gonna be easy, smooth, just sitting here having casual conversations,
Smooth like
and,
butter.
and seeing what it's like. Smooth like butter, baby. Smooth like butter. And that's pretty
Oh,
much it.
apparently that's a K-pop song because over here,
Smooth like butter?
BTS.
You're kidding me.
Smooth like butter, like criminal. That's BTS.
BTS.
BTS, baby.
Yeah.
BTS. But isn't there an actual band called BT? Oh, I think
That
I'm
is
thinking
them.
of the K-pop. Yeah,
Yes.
BTS.
Yes.
Not
Well,
like BT.
Butter is BTS.
I mean, when this is posted, it's gonna already be gone. But the Golden Globes are tonight. I'm excited about that.
The Golden Globes.
Wicked is nominated
Of course
4
it is.
times.
4 times?
Well, because
once
there's-
isn't enough.
Well, 4-time nominee because there's different categories. You have
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Best
yeah.
Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Best Musical Motion Picture, all that kind of stuff. Oh, my voice kind of cracked.
I'm sure. I thought it was a fire.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's gonna take it all.
we shall see.
We'll see.
I'll be watching.
And on that note, guys, thanks for tuning in for a minute. We hope you guys stay
Hope it was longer
interested.
than a minute.
Yeah, it was. It was like 20 minutes, I feel like. I hope you guys come back and check it out and give us some feedback. Let us know what it's like. And yeah, we'll be talking to you later. And like I always say,
What do you say?
peace out.
Ditto.